Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob here for the JTwoH channel, and today we have a 4K Ultra HD re-release, first time ever on 4K, of the Warner Brothers film directed by Clint Eastwood, American Sniper. 2014, I think. That's what I was stumbling for, the year this came out. Anyway, we'll get to that. American Sniper, first time ever on 4K here. This beautiful matte finish here. The subtlety of the American flag in the back. It's much more subtle off camera. The light is really affecting the matte finish. But 4K and digital only, no Blu-ray. Dang it, I really wish they'd still include those Blu-rays, but whatever. So American Sniper here, starring Bradley Cooper and Sienna. Yeah, Sienna Miller. I actually hadn't watched this film prior to this 4K release. I did get a chance to check this out, which is my review is a couple days into the week. This was available Tuesday, May 14th on 4K. It's been available on Blu-ray and digital beforehand. My wife saw the film, liked the film, and I got a chance to check it out for the first time in 4K. So we have the front there and the back. It is a semi-autobiographical movie magic film about Chris Kyle, the most deadly or accurate sniper in the U.S. Armed Forces history. I'm not quite sure, but that was his claim to fame, based on his autobiographical book, which he wrote about a year before he passed away. So there's the back there. Has Dolby Atmos. It doesn't appear to have Dolby Vision. 132 minutes. It's a heavy runtime. It's over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 12 minutes, which you could feel in times, but we'll get to that. Rated R for strong and disturbing war violence and language throughout, including some sexual references. Is a war film. I mean, what are we doing here? It's rated R for obvious reasons, and there's some rough parts. So we have. The glare off this matte finish. Extraordinary, says the New York Post. Chris Kyle, Bradley Cooper. Mission is to protect his brothers in arms while being a prime target of insurgents. Despite the danger, as well as the toll on his family at home, Chris serves through 4 harrowing tours of duty in Iraq, personifying the spirit of the SEAL Creed to leave no one behind. But upon returning to his wife, Tara, Sienna Miller, and his kids, Chris finds that it is the war that he cannot leave behind. So that synopsis is very, very misleading. It really only talks about the last 10 minutes of the movie. The film is really Chris being in the SEALs, protecting his people, but then kind of having a vendetta against a specific person, and then that carries him through 4 tours, and then he decides to be done. That's very misleading on the back. That is really a war film about him in the war. His wife and kids are a very, very small part of this movie. Wife being a bigger part because he meets her before he enlists. Not before he enlists, before he goes on tour for his first tour of duty. So there's the back there with some action shots. This is the first movie I've ever seen with Sienna Miller in it. She was really good. Bradley Cooper was great. Of course, a big fan of him. So we have special features, One Soldier's Story, The Journey of American Sniper. We have Chris Kyle, the man behind the legend. Clint Eastwood, A Cinematic Legacy, The Heart of a Hero. Navy SEALs, In War and Peace, Bringing the War Home, The Cost of Heroism, The Making of American Sniper, and then something just called Guardian. So now these are special features are all on the 4K disc, as this does not include the Blu-ray anymore. Does include a 4K digital code, which I redeemed. It's a Warner Brothers code, so it goes directly to Movies Anywhere, Vudu, all of your linked services from there. So this is what it looks like without the 4K. It's simply the slipcover, which looks good too. I think it does benefit with the ribbon on there, the 4K ribbon, but that's just me. American Sniper. There's the back there again. Like I said, this is I think it's a 2014. Yeah, 2014, I was right. Book came out in 12, he passed in 13, and then the movie came out in 14. So, American Sniper. The blue with the kind of silver, which is not getting picked up great. Stupid ring light. But it's there. Man, why does that look terrible? Well, it's very faint, that's why. American Sniper. There you go, close enough. Alright, so yeah, there you go, guys. The story's a good story. I watched the movie. I didn't hate watching it. I enjoyed it. I really am not a war movie guy. I think I've only watched a handful. I think if I counted the war movies on one hand that I'd watched, I'd have like a thumb and a pinky left over. Like, I'm just not a war movie guy. I think I said that in my Full Metal Jacket review. Of course, that one's very fictional. This one's very, I said that right? Fictional. This one's based on a true story. The other one's just kind of a, movieized war film. But I watched it. If you've watched it before, you're going to want to check out in 4K. It looks great. The disc looks great. As a movie, not going to recommend it to everybody. You know what you're getting into when you watch this, when you pop it in. The first half an hour, I think for me, was a half hour, even 45 minutes, was very slow. There's parts of this movie that really just don't matter. I understand you're kind of trying to build this person, but at the end of the day, you just kind of want to see the war stuff and how that wraps up, and then by the time you get to that part, and then the end after the war, that wraps up really fast, and it's just not the best movie. Looks great if you've watched it, and maybe that's that's just my opinion. Maybe you love it. Maybe this is the epitome of a movie, a war movie, and if that's the case, great. Grab it on 4K. If you have the Blu-ray because you love this movie, it's worth upgrading. Check out the link in the description. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get anything from it. It's just a way to support Warner Brothers for releasing these on 4K. We need more of these. Blu-ray only releases that are getting released on 4K. Need more of these. So thank you, Warner Bros. For that. Thank you for sending me a copy. If you guys want to check it out, link in the description. Also, I want to thank Warner Brothers for sending me the copy. If you guys would like to support my channel in any way, I have links in the descriptions to my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, eBay page, my Blu-ray.com page, and my TV time and my Letterboxd. So the TV time where I review TV shows I watch, and the Letterboxd where I review movies I watch. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments of this film specifically, favorite war film, all that stuff, and I'll catch you on YouTube. Hey, did you like it? Did you subscribe yet? Did you click that notification bell? Go ahead and click that notification bell right there so you never miss anything on the channel. And also over here should be additional features for the channel. There should be a video or a playlist or both, maybe one of each for you to stay informed and stay on the channel. And also be sure to subscribe on your way out right about here.